You've just been laid off and your mind is spinning in a million directions with questions, fears, and uncertainty. What does this mean for your career? How will you handle your finances? Where should you start? I've been in your shoes and I know how disorienting, confusing, and overwhelming it can feel. But here's the truth. You have the power to control, protect your peace, and reclaim your confidence. And in this video, I'll share the 5 important steps you can take right now to shift from panic to purpose. Hi, I'm Farah Hilton, author of the workbook It's Time to Get Your Act Together and coach helping women to live their best life. And if you're looking for a more fulfilling, purposeful life, subscribe to my channel for tips to help you create the life you want. Tip number 1, feel it, don't fake it. First, let yourself feel it. Whether it's that sinking feeling, anger, or sadness, it's totally valid. Don't suppress it. Getting laid off can feel like a blow to your sense of self, even though it's not personal. Take a moment to just breathe. Cry if you need to, or write everything down in a journal. Go for a walk, sit quietly, whatever helps you let it out. This isn't about pushing through right now. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your emotions. When I was laid off, it completely blindsided me. I didn't see it coming, and nor did anyone else who was also laid off at the company. It had nothing to do with my performance. In fact, I was a top performer. It was a tough pill to swallow, and I was in shock. I needed to go through all the emotions of grief, because that's what it was. I was grieving the loss of my job. The first thing I did after I got that dreaded call was I took a walk. A long walk outside, letting the fresh air and the rhythm of my steps calm my racing thoughts. I needed to clear my head and process what had just happened. When I got home, I decided to book a massage at a local spa for the next day. Something just to help me relax and release some of the tension that had already started building. It felt like a small but necessary step towards feeling a little bit more grounded. Over the next week, I attended a yoga class every day. Those daily practices became my sanctuary, giving me space to breathe, stretch, and reconnect myself. These small acts of self-care reminded me that even in the midst of uncertainty, I have the power to take care of my well-being and honor my healing process. Everyone's healing process is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. So do take some time to reflect on what you truly need right now, whether it's rest, connection, movement, or simply giving yourself permission to feel. Honor your emotions and trust that small, intentional steps can help you process this loss and create space for new opportunities to unfold. You have the strength within you to weather this storm. So be gentle and kind with yourself and allow your heart the grace to heal. Tip number 2, review your finances. Take some time to get clear on your current financial situation by reviewing your income, expenses, savings, and any debts you have. Understanding where you stand financially is the first step to making informed decisions and setting achievable goals. Here's how to start. Review your bank accounts and pause non-essential expenses. Check if you're eligible for severance, including any healthcare benefits. Explore the unemployment benefits available in your state and create a simple survival budget using only the absolute essentials. And if possible, set aside a small emergency fund for any unexpected costs. When I was laid off that first week, I reassessed all my spending and was able to reduce my expenses by almost 25% just by pausing and in some cases canceling non-essential expenses such as my car wash membership, my student loans, and even my streaming services. I also made small adjustments like opting for carryout instead of having food delivered and making my own coffee at home instead of going out to buy coffee. This makes a huge difference over time. And if you have savings, consider breaking them into short-term and long-term buckets, one for short-term use and one for emergency-only use. This can help you stretch your resources while maintaining a safety net. These little steps really help me stay on track during a tough time. Having that clarity can keep you from panicking and help you figure out your next move with confidence. Tip number 3, Plan your days with purpose. Now, once the initial shock has passed and you've regained control of your finances, it's time to focus on how to spend your days meaningfully. Of course, you might want to catch up on some sleep, maybe binge watch your favorite shows or discover new ones, or dive into one of your hobbies. And guess what? You deserve all of that. However, the key is to plan your time thoughtfully so you can enjoy these activities without feeling unproductive or weighed down by guilt. With more time on your hands, it's key to create structure in your day to day. Structure keeps you grounded and gives you a sense of purpose. Here's a simple way to do it with time blocks. Start with a morning routine and some self-care. This can include making your bed, meditating, or going for a walk. And then devote about 2 to 3 hours to job searching or networking. This can include updating your resume, applying to jobs, reaching out to former colleagues and mentors, or attending in-person or virtual networking events. Dedicate another hour to doing something creative, like learning a skill, maybe taking an online course, reading a book, or working on your hobby. Take a break for some lunch and get some physical activity in. This can include preparing a healthy meal, going for a walk or run, or doing an at-home workout. Just move your body. Even a 15-minute walk can reset your mind. I like to take a 15-minute walk each morning and another in the afternoon, ideally right after lunch. This simple habit helps me feel refreshed and energized as I dive into the rest of my day. So spend some time in the afternoon catching up on the things you've been putting off, whether it's responding to emails or tidying up your workspace or organizing your closet. Getting these tasks done will free up mental space for more important work. And then for the evening, get in some relaxation and reflection time. This can include journaling, taking a bath, or spending time with your friends and family. And then finish off the day by setting goals and priorities for the next day. Write them down and make a plan on how and when you will tackle them. I've always loved planning. Even when I was unemployed, I stuck to a structured schedule, just like I would if I were working. Each night, I'd plan out the next day, hour by hour. My goals were a mix of daily and weekly, trying out new recipes, working out 5 times a week, applying to a certain number of jobs, and journaling every day. I'd even schedule free time to just do whatever I felt like doing in the moment, whether that was binge watching a new show or relaxing, all guilt-free. Planning gave me purpose and helped me stay focused no matter what was going on. And by organizing your time in this way and prioritizing self-care and personal fulfillment alongside job searching, you can maintain a sense of balance and purpose during this transitional period. Breaking your day into time blocks for specific tasks can really help you get more done and feel accomplished. And there's nothing quite like checking off everything on your list, even if one of those tasks is kicking back with some TV during your planned downtime. Remember, you're in control of your time, creating a daily routine that works for you, but allows you some flexibility when things get hectic. Be kind to yourself and celebrate small wins, whether it's sending a job application or networking in your field. Every step moves you closer to your goals. Recognizing these milestones keeps you motivated, focused, and ready to keep going. It's not about being busy. It's about building habits that keep you emotionally and mentally strong during this chapter. Tip number 4, update your story. Leaving a job usually means you've got new skills, experiences, and achievements to share. So it's time to show them off. So take a moment to refresh your resume and LinkedIn profile. Focus on showing your value. Highlight your key accomplishments. Explain the impact you made and include numbers whenever you can to back it up. What sets you apart from others? How have these qualities contributed to your success? Using AI tools like ChatGPT can be a game changer here. Whether it's crafting the perfect wording, tweaking your achievements, or even brainstorming how to position your unique skills. These tools can help you frame your story in the most compelling way possible. For example, instead of saying you manage social media accounts, try something like created and led social media strategy that boosted engagement by 35% and added 10,000 followers in 6 months. This not only explains what you did, but also shows the results of your work. Always connect your experience to the results. You'll tell a much stronger story that way. Listen, the job market is competitive, but there is only one of you. So use that to your advantage and show potential employers why they need you on their team. Tip number 5, lean into your network. Now, this one's crucial. Reach out to your network and don't be shy about it. This isn't about begging for help, it's about building bridges. The fact is, most jobs are filled through referrals, not applications. So if you've just left a job, ask your colleagues and manager to write you a LinkedIn recommendation. If you didn't have the chance to compile your success metrics before leaving, reach out to a former manager who's still with the company. They can often help you pull this information together. During layoffs, people are generally understanding and willing to assist if you simply ask. It never hurts to reach out. If you're not sure how to word your message, try using AI tools like ChatGPT to help you write a professional but friendly request to your colleague or manager. If you spot a job posting that interests you, check out who in your network has worked at that company and ask for a referral or introduction. It's a great way to get your foot in the door and skip the usual application process. Also, don't hesitate to reach out to recruiters or hiring managers directly. They can often share helpful advice and tips on potential job opportunities. So to recap, feel it, don't fake it, get clear on your finances, plan your days with purpose, update your story, and lean into your network. A layoff, while challenging, can be an opportunity to realign with your values and goals. So take a moment to reflect, especially if you've been through life on autopilot. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What do you want to create more of in your career? And what are you ready to leave behind? Use this moment as a chance to reset, not just financially, but emotionally and professionally. This could be the turning point you've been waiting for. And if you're wondering how to recognize when it's time to pivot in your career, be sure to watch my video. I'll walk you through signs that signal it might be time for a change. And if this resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more career advice like this. And I'll see you in the next video.